FIPAG has announced the suspension of Ms. Tracy Boachie from the association. Tracy is a member, into Muntime and suspended from the association. However, the PRO for FIPAG has released a screenshot of the members which captures Ms. Tracy Boachie. Honorable Kennedy Ejapon on his show has alleged that Prophet Nigel Gezi raped Ghanaian musician Ms. Bell. We delve into this and many more in today's discussion on Bloggers Forum. My name is Bernice Owusua and I sit in for your regular host, Abrantepa. Welcome back to Bloggers Forum, and today's episode is really going to be interesting because many or more discuss issues. One of them, or your former church roommate, or say a former bullfruit seller, or your hustler, Yamia Dumne, Yamia Pijano. Your friend Jibril, he writes for ghkasa.com. Welcome, Jibril.
Thank you, Bernice.
You look good. It's been a while.
Looking good.
Thank you. And then the other person also, Zeda, that's what he's popularly known for. But your friend Alexander Fifi Abeka, he writes for GhanaNyom.com.
Yeah.
Welcome, Zeda.
Thank you. I'm still shy of you, so that's why I'm giving you gaps more.
Sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we are delving into the discussion right away. Now, you started with Tracy Boachie and a FIPAG issue. Tracy, on Ms. Bell last week, issues, baby, he released an apology to her fans. The apology, say, punchlines, no, Yima, Ms. Bell, no. She's not taking back those punchlines, but she's rather apologizing to her friends, family, and then the fans, those she disappointed. What do you make of her apology? Is it half apology and a half-hearted apology? And I said, is that?
Well, what is wrong is wrong. In the first case, like, why do you have to wash your dirty linen in public? And the kind of words she used, the kind of like descriptions and all that, it's really, really uncalled for. It's not like you do the wrong thing and you come and apologize. Once the video, you realize that most of the video that she's done, in as much as she's deleted them off her pages, people downloaded those videos.
On the internet.
If you are looking for those videos, you find them everywhere. Bits and pieces of it, the kind of words and whatever. She was apologizing to
her
family, friends, fans. What about people who don't know about her and are now coming to know who Tracy? There are people on Facebook who are like, now we're Sophie. When did this one to get into the public limelight? So now people who don't know you are now knowing you. So it's like you don't even respect them. You get me? Yeah. So from the beginning, Nankasano, even that apology is even wrong. Because if you are directing it to just a specific class of people, then people who don't know you don't respect them. So that one is uncalled for, but the harm has already been done. So there's nothing we can do about it.
Jabel.
Bernice, first of all, apology, what is apology? It's an expression, right? Of regret, right? Is Tracy really regretting for whatever actions or whatever she has said on the internet? Is she really regretting? Is she really sorry? Those she's saying it to, have they accepted it? Who from those camps, her fans, her family, her friends, which of them have come out to say, oh, we agree that, or we've accepted your apology? First of all, whatever she kept out there, to me, it's uncalled for. Those social media rants are not things you should come out to say. If you want to do real rivalry, Bernice, go to Zongo, the Zongo communities. That is where rivalry happens. But they don't show off. When I say Zongo, I'm talking of the Zongo women, where a man or an alaji will marry 3, 4, 5 women and put them under one roof. That is where real rivalry happens. And when that happens, they will physically assault each other. That is where you know that rivalry is rivalry. You understand?
Yeah.
And so those social media, you come on social media and papa no, why you say, and imagine me na make tea say only uncalled for, totally useless. If you want to show somebody you are top champion, you don't come on social media to say it. Treno. If papa no ja way because of you are, let it affect her that way. And your social media no be can. And so if you come out and say that me that I'm your fan, I watch your because you're an actress and I'm your fan, I watch your movies because of and I see you are doing those, me do a chimpo. Then not to talk of you come later and say I'm sorry. You are sorry. No, after she said she was sorry, we saw videos again. She came out and she was attacking another lady called Gloria Kani. Right? Is she really sorry for those things? Sometimes I don't know, but when you want to take action, sometimes you need to sit down, think twice and think twice again before you take those actions. You don't do it and come and say I'm sorry, and that is how it is. Say I got no sorry, then you realize that some 2 or 3 people who have money and they are probably supporting you are disappointed in what you say. Then you come and say, Ghana for me culture, my oh shit, sorry, excuse me. Excuse me. But it doesn't make sense.
Okay.
We have to stop that unnecessary talks when you come out and say, when you say it, you said it. That is what he said. It's on the internet. No matter her baby, she's getting ambassadorial dose for, will grow up and see those videos. Will he or she be, will the baby be sorry, or how will the baby feel when he grows up or she grows up to see those videos? Is there anything to be sorry about? First of all, is there anything to be sorry about? Secondly, was she wise enough when she was saying all those things? That's what I'm saying. Anybody, any of the celebrities, if you think you have rivals and you are all dating one man, and you think you are Gongoro, go to Zongo, go and meet the rivals there. There you know.
Yeah, FIPAG. FIPAG is, they released a statement yesterday. Suspending Tracy, and let me read the statement. Our attention has been drawn to a recent publications and circulation of videos on various social media platforms of vulgar and imprintable exchanges between Tracy Boachie and Ms. Bell. The contents are so bad and affront to our Ghanaian cultures, traditions, ethics, and sensibilities. The Film Producers Association of Ghana FIPAG finds their actions very regrettable, especially that of Ms. Tracy Boachie, who happens to be an actress and a film producer and therefore supposed to serve as a role model. The film FIPAG wishes to render an unqualified apology to the general public and man involved for her behavior, as that display of character does not represent what the film industry stands for or wishes to propagate. We wish that Ghanaians will find a space in their hearts to forgive her. In view of this, FIPAG has immediately suspended Ms. Tracy Boachie indefinitely. She is not supposed to take part in any of activities during this period until the situation is reviewed. Jibril, do you think the statement came at the right time?
In FIPAG, in is Tracy a member of FIPAG? Let's even take it. Yes, she is a member of FIPAG because I saw some documents that came out with her name. Let's take it that she's a member of FIPAG. How many times have you seen Musica going to catch or suspending, what's the name, Shatawale or Stonebwoy or whosoever that has probably gone another way on social media for some action that they think that is not necessary? How many times have you seen them suspending them?
No, but
that's FIPAG. That's FIPAG. What role does FIPAG play in between Tracy and then Miss Bell? That they'll come and say because yes, she's a movie producer. We are so, what impact is FIPAG putting there?
No, Jibril. It's not about what impact. You notice that they said she's a member. Every organization is governed by rules and regulations.
Yes.
The letter that they brought to me, I don't see the head or tail of it. Because you are saying you are suspending her. On what basis?
On what basis? Exactly. Secondly, no, I'm thinking that what I'm trying to say is that FIPAG Nankasano, Tracy Boachie, what impact do they have on her? Does she go by the FIPAG rules?
She says she's not part of the group.
So that suspension, will it really work? Are you, before Tracy is, or before any producer is supposed to put a movie out there, do that producer have to go through some rules and regulations from FIPAG before putting out their movies? That has Tracy ever done that when she started her production? So what will that suspension do to her? It's just useless. To be sincere, FIPAG useless for Tracy Boachie. Where I sit and what I have seen, it is useless. That statement wasn't necessary.
Zeda?
No, but honestly, I'm just trying to get. You see, when it comes to Constitution of Ghana, when you go on the internet, it's easily accessible. You look at most of the foreign companies and their rules and regulations. When you go online, you get it. Ghana, musical rules and regulations. I don't know where I'll find it. I don't know if it's accessible on the internet though. FIPAG. I just heard their name recently, honestly. I just heard their name recently. So I was asking myself, okay, so the letter that they brought, at least you should state that, okay, according to this portion of our rules and regulations, and the rules and regulations should also be accessible by everyone. So as, okay, when you say it, we can also go and check. But in the letter, there's nothing that says that, oh, okay, she breached this particular rule. And they said something, suspended from all activities.
Yes.
Which activities? No, the FIPAG, no, what do? Do they provide funding for
Tracy?
Movie producers? Do they let's say when somebody has given birth, when somebody has done something? I don't think they even wished her well when she gave birth.
It's only the veterans they go to give 100 and 200 Ghana.
No, but what do they really do and what control do they really have over her? I don't think they fund any of her movies. So, or is there any part of the constitution that they are under? Maybe generally the Ghanaian constitution, maybe creative arts constitution somewhere. So they have the power to tell her that she shouldn't produce movies. No, let's say like they are telling her not to produce. What power do they have? So if she produces movies, would they tell the public that don't go and watch the movie, or they'll call the Ghana police to come and arrest her or something?
Can you imagine?
Or, it's just like we just want to use her as a stepping stone. You get me?
They have actually come out to prove that she's a member
There's
of
nothing
them.
wrong with no.
But even Tracy coming out to say, I saw a headline, you can't suspend me.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
It's a big disrespect to them.
It's a big disrespect.
Because if you have that power and one person,
and you
It's telling you
come out to
that.
tell you that, and it's a big headline on most online portals.
an individual versus an organization, it doesn't happen. Because one way or the other, if you have so much power, most definitely you will find ways and means. But all that you are doing is back and forth talking. She says she's not a member, and you go and bring a document.
Yeah.
Okay, she's a member. Let's take it like Tracy Boachie has been in the industry for more than 5 years.
Yeah.
Let's take it like she was there maybe 6 years ago. She came to register 6 years ago. I'm trying to say that registration is still valid up till now.
No.
There is always a time limit to everybody's registration.
Exactly.
If you don't renew, even driver's license, there's renewal.
Yes.
Even passport, there's renewal. So
Everything.
if you don't come and renew it, that doesn't mean you're a member. There are rules. That is why I was asking, where are their rules and regulations that say that, oh, okay, this person flouted this thing. Okay, because she said this and that and that. But there's nothing. Even the letter was just vague because she went to use call for. Like, so.
Until you say you
Oh, you know, currently, your movie industry, na question mark on. I don't want to use certain words, but question mark.
At the moment, they are praying to revive it. So let's
so maybe they are using her. And it's like, yeah, Pobi. Once also, any misboy issue has been everywhere. It's anybody who comes at her. Most of the headlines, if you go online, I was going through Ghana Web when I got that I was supposed to be here. I was going through it. Ukobia is like every day, ever since this thing happened,
Yeah,
every
every
day.
day.
Someone is making a comment about Tracy Boachie. Or check a comment section as well. That means you are trending into this year, and we just need to like use her as a stepping stone. At least maybe I know crab boy me I mean say FIPAG than matter FIPAG.
but Dennis, it is total disgrace to FIPAG.
Hey,
for putting yourself into this uncalled for issue.
It's on back and forth now.
If it was
video, no.
Look, if it was a banter between Tracy Boachie and another movie producer, fair enough.
Nah.
So you think her rants against FIPAG is justified?
No,
yes.
no, like it's not about
she coming out to say,
but what she even said, because she made mention of certain things. Her movies, they don't promote it for her.
Yeah.
When she gave birth, they didn't come to wish her anything. When she needed help with her productions and all that, they didn't help. She even made mention of she was not allowed to vote.
Yes.
All these things. She stated a claim. All you did was just go to bring she's a member. Now she's a member, no. And she's saying you don't allow her to vote. You don't support her.
You haven't added it to any even WhatsApp group. WhatsApp group.
You get me? There are certain things and she's making. Okay, you said she's so far all the things that she said. Only the membership wanted to. So the rest of the stuff's not there. Okay, the rest of our accusations now. What is your response to that one too as well? It's like when you're stepping stone, but what if far wrong direction because I don't know can. You are on the videos. Yeah, so.
And I don't, to be sincere, she doesn't need to apologize to FIPAG.
The conversation is getting interesting, but we have to go for a quick break. We'll be right back. Welcome back from the break. Next on the discussion is the rape allegation involving Miss Bell and Prophet Nigel Gazy. So speculations were rough on social media for some time that Prophet Nigel has done something bad to Miss Bell. But Honorable Kenny Japan on his show let the cat out of the bag when he alleged that the prophets raped Miss Bell. Zeda, do you think that's the justification Miss Bell has been ranting severally on for months?
Because if it was defrauding or something else, because I see articles about her and she's saying this person paid her to keep quiet, that person told her to keep quiet, and this person did this. And even with this Tracy Boachie thing, that she also came out to come and say she went to visit the man without just nightie, no underwear and all that. You see, when people, this is something that comes with rumor. When people from different angles, people who don't have anything that connects them together, they don't have Tracy Boachie and Honorable Kenny Japan, they don't look like people who would meet, people who have lunch or whatever. They are way opposite sides. So if they keep on striking on the same iron, and that means there's a problem somewhere. But this whole thing it's funny because one way or the other too, the man that is being accused as Prophet Nigel Gazy, he's also not responding to this whole thing. Yeah. So in the end, it's like, okay, there's some level of truth in there as a result of what these two people are saying. And Miss Bell still goes on and on and on, and she keeps insulting the man on and on and on as well. So if the man is quote unquote innocent, or he has nothing to say about this, or he knows he's innocent, he would have definitely come out to, or maybe his church would have issued a press statement. But as of now, his name is being mentioned and nothing is happening. So I have to believe that there's some level of truth in there.
Jabril, do you think silence means consent?
Silence doesn't mean anything. Silence means you are just not serious. I mean, in terms of this situation, first of all, if rape has been mentioned, just as you said, Kennedy, the prompt claims, what has Miss Bell done, or what actions has she taken to make sure that whoever that is involved in the rape case has gone through the necessary procedures? Dennis, if I rape you, you would report to the police. And the police will definitely investigate. The law should take its course. So just coming to sit on TV and say, Nigel has raped this person, that is not all. That shouldn't be what should happen. Look, Zeda says something. There are connections. Tracy Boachie has got something. Kennedy Japan has. This person is saying that. Yes, they might all be saying something that will be hinting on Nigel, right? There might be a little bit of truth because different people saying different things that are connecting to one to make it look like Nigel was actually probably a whole issue on Miss Bell. Maybe there's truth behind this whole thing. But what has Miss Bell done to quench this whole situation at the first place? You said you went to court, or you said elders called you guys. You
Some
sorted it
people
out.
paid
And people paid you, and
that's why
the thing
she's
is also
quiet.
over. And then and every day when you go on every interview, you talk about Nigel Daisy.
Not to say, I don't know, it's him in a pan.
I show and I will see you tell kind of if it is done, it's done. There's a deal there. They've paid you, it's done.
You've been paid.
Elders called you, you squashed it, and it's done. It's over. Move on with your life. Produce more music. We are artists.
If it is rape, let's look at the instances she has been a victim of. She was, I think in the last year or two, she was raped by armed robbers. And
no, that's not last year or two. It's been more than 4 years or so, 5 years.
Yes. So, and in an interview with Kofi Aduma, she said the police mishandled the case. Don't you think, based on previous experience, internal reporting by police?
You know, with Miss Bell, it goes way back to Kumasi
days.
Kumasi, her performance on the tech campus, whereby she was allegedly assaulted by the students who were watching her perform and all that. You know, that is, if one police officer has not treated you in the right manner or handled your case in the right, that doesn't mean all of them are bad. I've had personal experiences with police. You go and meet some and the way they'll handle you, but you meet others too, it will be a whole different thing. They'll take the issue so personal that you even be scared for the person you're even accusing. You get me? So that is not any justification that maybe one person was lazy on the job. That means everybody will be lazy on the job. It is your life, one way or the other. Rape is not something to joke with. Rape is not something to joke with. Anything that causes you pain, that will make you shed tears, that would bring like a recollection of whatever happened. Even in certain situations, you know, randomly somebody can startle you from the back, and that level of surprise and all that. If somebody has gone through rape and all that, you don't play such games with such a person. I'm just giving that, even that one that is just being playful. So you get me? It has a whole trauma on an individual. But here's a case, this person has a different manner of treating issues. So that is how come she is preferring to be talking and talking and talking about it. She's handling it wrong. It's all wrong.
Do you think she's depressed?
I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if she is. Bernice, see, even in the law, it says that if you go to the district court or the circuit court and then you feel that whatever case you brought wasn't judged very well for you, you can move another step, right? You go to this policeman and he's not handling your case. So move to the next policeman. It's a case. It's a case of rape. Rape that in the Constitution of Ghana, they say we are not going to massage rape. Rape is rape, and it's a big issue. How many people, let me say, how many men who have been accused of rape and have been found guilty has gone scot-free? Do you get my case? And so if Miss Bell has been raped, she should take the person to the right authorities to work on. You don't come and sit. That is where you come in. That is where so I wouldn't be surprised if maybe it's like is it gynecologist? Who are those who the psychiatric doctors claim psychologists. They claim she's depressed. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, because the manner in which and somebody has done something to you, one person, you literally talk about the person everywhere you
day.
So what is wrong with you? It means that thing has had an impact on you. It has affected you psychologically. So because of that, you can't let the pain go. No. And your only option is always to be mentioning the person's name. And see, even somebody who has not done anything to you, even when you keep on talking about, you get tired. You get tired. You keep on eating the same food every day. Don't you get tired? You want to. So if you keep on mentioning the person over and over again, simple. You said people have paid you to keep quiet. So why are you not respecting that? Or you want more money?
Then go for it. If you want more money, oh, the money you gave me wasn't enough.
Maybe it's finished.
And I can't keep quiet again.
So
give me
add
more. If they're adding you see,
in as much as, and you should know, whatever is happening to an individual, it affects everybody around them. You might even have friends around you who would not be coming close to you, because whenever they come, it's the same thing you're talking about. Yes. They get tired. It's not everybody who feel okay, and maybe somebody too will not become. Maybe all the stuff you are saying even against them is insulting. And honestly, they were not there. They don't know what happened. They are only believing what you are saying. And also note, Nigel Gazy hasn't come out to say anything ever. So what if others too will be on the side to be like, but the thing maybe it's not even true. So because the person you keep on insulting is rather quiet. Fine, maybe some too will say that because he knew he's guilty, so that's why he's quiet. What about those people who also think he's just trying to prevent all this investigation and just jabbings and trying to be inquisitive and asking more questions? Okay, so what is your relationship with her? How do you know her? Those are the kind of questions that will come out if he decides to respond to the issue. And I think there was this issue about when the name of the vice presidential candidate popped up. Yeah. I think Nigel Gazy made mention that he saw it in a vision or something. And Ms. Bell came out again to say that, hey, she was the one. So it's like anytime the man's name comes into the news or limelight, she will pop up. It's like now, whenever you try to say anything in public, me, I'll come against you. Like, yo, you have Ms. Bell is like is a female front in the music industry. She's been there, she's experienced, she can help a whole lot of females in the music industry. Those are, I've seen her trying, like, endorsing some of the female. Those are the things, like, when I see those things, it gets me excited. Those are the things I want to read about Ms. Bell. It's not the insult. The insult's in it, yeah. It wouldn't project anything. And worse off, she has a son. Yeah. I see how she's also putting the son on social. Like, these are the things that people can learn from you. The insult in it, yeah, it would rather paint a bad image about you, which is not really you, but it's as a result of pain, which only you know what you are going through. But quite unfortunately, the manner in which you are taking this thing there is quite unfair. Dennis, let me add this. It is time for Nigel Gazy to also come and say he's part of this whole issue. Oh no, I'm sorry. It will be good.
Rape is a criminal, so I think if he's innocent,
he should come and say, I'm innocent. Or take her to court. She has been accusing me of rape, and I don't think I'm guilty. So, court, please handle my case for me. And it's also there. The laws are there for all of us. Yeah. It's not for only one person. We have to yes, and so it is time for him to also take an action from anywhere he feels like taking it. Not physically assaulting. No, that one they won't condone that. If it is the law you want to go through, court, please, this person, and at least is reasonable. But all the time we keep on hearing, you have done this, you have done this, and you are not saying anything. You think that silence means good. My friend, I'm joking.
Is that before we wrap up with this topic, do you think the Ghana police should take up the case since Honorable has mentioned it?
It's not about they taking it up. You know, it involves two people. Mm-hmm. Are the people willing and ready? Okay. You get me? It's Ms. Bell who, fine, somebody has said, Honorable has said that, okay, Ms. Bell and Nigel, this is what happened in between them. The accused is Nigel, mm-hmm. and the victim is Ms. Bell. Would the victim be ready to go to the police and make that report? And you should know something too as well. I don't know much about the, the law, gadgets and equipment that we have here in Ghana, mm-hmm. or how we treat certain things about rape case when it comes to like something that has happened in the past. If it was in foreign countries, something that has gone back before, they know how to like make investigations. But in Ghana here, something that happened 2 years ago, how they will find that evidence is going to be a problem. Mm-hmm. Those are, because I don't think this thing is something that happened yesterday, because when a rape case happens, you need to go to the police, you need to go and seek medical attention, you need to pick a form and all that, so as they will put all those evidences down. Where are those evidences? You get me? So it's going to be a whole thing, and with even that statement that they are making that somebody has paid me to keep quiet and all that, then that means once this thing has been said, I don't think Miss Bell will be ready to do anything about it. So the Ghana police, they will not have anything to do. It will just be a waste of time for them. Because if you go and arrest Nigel, who says you should come and arrest him? Who came to make any complaint? You get me? You can't just base it on someone's statement. If you call Miss Bell and she says she won't write anything, now what would you do?
Nothing.
There's nothing you can do.
Nothing.
Okay. We are going for a quick break, and when we come back, we watch an account of an assault against Sarkodie's manager. We'll be right back.
See and say Stonebwoy buy yes baby ya demarcate ya ma higher authorities, presidents ni ministers ni ade no ya manim paki wo ho ya saponi asma for ya ashes talent no so duro no yes ya mom paki wo ho, but shut up later no shut up Jimmy paki wo ho. It is Stonebwoy who you know say ade artist be chair artist ana ade na mama shut up paki wo na me dey meet me paki wo ho. Eti anu ena di abufuo ba ya ashes on ka me de maka ya no na di abufuo ba ye ena twede toto angel Sarkodie manager ejit twede pa free Stonebwoy ensem anu no minim se ne left na ne mu odu se right ne mu odu, but or the twede pa bo angel ma angel da hospital.
Correct.
Apart from that no enye twede nko awo me ashes me do mu mic no unti mi nka asem me ameka asem no che enye twede nko na CEO Stonebwoy ekotwi tuo ebiem akotwi tuo ebiem me do mu mic no Stonebwoy ekotwi tuo ebiem akotwi tuo no say de ya mo no nko na twi tuo manager no so kotwi tuo enye Stonebwoy manager de waje punches no eye Sarkodie manager ono so kwatwi tuo eti abusafo e munhwe eti we twi tuo e na pipo a eti kanen kebeti asem de.
Welcome back. Jibril, you've watched the video. What is your assessment of this development?
Venice, totally both parties, let me say, don't have information to the whole situation. I feel Ashes wanted to put out something, but I think he just tried massaging it to look at the PR aspect of this whole situation, because yes, some claim there's a gun involved, others claim there's no gun involved, and all those things. And so on the other side, but with Ola as the host of the show, and trying to be a hardcore person, I think there's a little bit of doubt in his submission. Look, if they went and a situation happened, put it out there. If it is there, the industry people know what is happening. You understand? Yes, you don't want the general public to understand or know the whole situation. Fine, I don't have a problem. So if you don't want, just don't even go on radio or on TV and want to say things that you think you can conjure or mix together and put out for people to follow. Stonebwoy and Angel had a fight. Who threw the punch? Who brought the gun? Who didn't bring the gun? Was there a gun? Put it out there. Right now, you realize that Ashes looked some way when Ola said, "Oh, Ashes, Kasemne." When him say, "Hey, you know, that's not how it should be." What I heard from Ricky was the same thing I heard from another party. It is not what we are hearing from Ashes and then what's the name, Ola. So that means that there are different stories from this whole thing, and it's time for our people look, don't first our celebrity and treat the issue. If you want to hide the gun factor, fine, we understand. Hide it because of previous issues that had gun and it had to stabilize some issues in the entertainment industry. We understand. Hide it, but don't put us on suspense. Put it out there. The Stonebwoy report at Angel Yes, he threw a punch at Angel. Angel's eye was big. He went to the hospital, and the hospital was claimed to be Salem Hospital at Tema. He had his treatment. Fine. Who brought out the gun? Was it Stonebwoy? Was it Angel? Was it a bodyguard? Who brought the gun? Are we supposed to take the person to the police station? Are we supposed to take this whole situation to the police station for the law to take course? That is what we are supposed to look at. Because it's high time we stop this physical assault and Charlie 21st century. Never way this shouldn't even happen at a celebrity, at an event, Sarkodie's event. To the extent his manager has eye is swollen. Yo.
Zeda.
So Ashes and Ola Michael. So Ashes just did surface tension.
Yeah.
Then Ola Michael did half. Then added, it's like grain and chaff.
Can you imagine?
You just pour them together so as the barrel will fall up. So as at least Adiana and one. I'm sorry, but when I saw the post from Ricky about this issue, I called two people and two different people, and they gave me the information. I got a chance to meet another person yesterday, and the person also gave me the same information. Fine, in as much as Stonebwoy, Sarkodie, and the surprise act Shatawale is involved, this whole thing, they're trying to like keep it on the cool, on the low, and they're noting that Sarkodie's virtual concert is coming. You can't use this to come and mar the concert. Money has been paid. You know, rehearsals have been done. Finally, the pre-recording is about to be done, and an issue has occurred. So, just as an issue has occurred, they'll have to deal with it right there. If a word of advice, apology, if some expenses have been incurred, they just have to deal with it. But to come and be making issues and accusations and mentioning this person's name and Sarkodie said this and this person said that, which is not even part of what happened there, it's a whole different thing. I don't want to be adding more chaff to whatever is. Sarkodie was there, Stonebwoy was there, Angel was there, Shatawale was there. Something happened. There's a video of Angel at the hospital. Eye clinic, and people on social media are like, I didn't punch in Kwana plaster. You bought the plaster, say you tune in, you know. It's not funny. Like those social media people, whatever you do, they always have their angle at certain things. Yeah. But the real issue is what caused Stonebwoy to get angry, to throw that punch, or to attack him, or whatever, for him to have that problem with his eye.
The accounts that you mentioned, people told you, is it the same thing, Michaela?
No. Far away.
It's far different.
It's like, it broke a crack. No, I can find here be brave, guso, because quote unquote, Stonebwoy has issues already with the law in relation to VGMA at the end. So one way or the other, no. Once you mention his name and you add certain things that have been there before. Because all the people I spoke to, nobody made mention of gun. So unless finally that issue also comes out from the people I spoke with, then I'll know that, oh, okay, what they are saying is true. But from all that they said, nobody mentioned any gun. If they mentioned, and where the pre-recording was taking place, if there was a gun, there's military around.
Yes.
You think you pull out a gun and the military will not, military and they will not come at you. Independence Square.
And this whole thing will not escalate.
It will not escalate.
Ghana, a case between Stonebwoy and Sarkodie's manager, and the video won't be out by now.
You know, like let's in as much as
and it has to do with a gun.
In as much as we don't like someone, it doesn't mean you should just be spilling anything. You get me? Fine, I was not there. So whatever I'm being told, I'm just keeping it quiet and careful. But you don't just come out and because, okay, you don't like Stonebwoy, or because you are behind the microphone. You're a radio presenter, you're behind the microphone. So whatever you say, it goes up quickly. Yeah. So you're saying there was a gun. Hey.
Dennis, I totally disagree with, I don't think that is what happened. What Ola Michael said. Ashes
didn't want to talk about
Ashes didn't want to talk about it. You clearly know that he had his own story. Fine, the two of them I also have a different story from what they have. Ashes started with a car park.
Yeah.
Logically, excuse me, I'm being just real here. I don't think it is because of a car park that will escalate this whole issue.
It's a public space.
And then Stonebwoy will punch someone. Is Ashes trying to tell me that Stonebwoy is not happy because they left a car park for someone? Just a car park.
Car park. He will not sleep there. It's not his house. It's not his plot of land.
It's not his plot of land. And it's a car park. The car park they denied. Listen, if I drive and come there and you tell me that even Yalsapo and his wife were sent to another side. Imagine Yalsapo and his wife have been sent, and elderly people have been sent to another side and have made that place. They've made that place for someone else. The name hasn't been mentioned. They said important personalities, right? That was what Ashley said.
Yeah.
It is logical. I'll just move and go and park somewhere else.
And it's not Sarkodie's team member who prevented. The way they are even saying it's not even Sarkodie's team member who prevented.
You understand?
So how would he go and
why would
be
I be
angry at the military and go and punch Angel?
Angel.
How does that make sense?
How does that make sense? So
Why
the whole story.
Can Angel control the military officer?
He might have a little bit control.
What authority does he have?
He might have a little bit control, but I don't think Stonebwoy would get angry just because they reserve the car space for someone.
For someone else, like how?
Let's come to communication. Officially, Stonebwoy's team has not released any statement commenting on.
They've not released a statement.
But Aisha
no. I want to come to that side.
Okay.
Pardon me for. When it comes to this business that we do, communication is very, very important. The day that the Assassin Radio Clash was done, I asked the question, who is Stonebwoy's manager? Everybody was like, the space is vacant. I was like, eh? So all the people know, oh, this person is handling. I was like, no. Who is the manager? Nobody could pinpoint this person or that person. When Stonebwoy's issue pops up, the name is it Modi or Moody?
Modi. Okay.
Modi. One lady by name Aisha Modi. Then she will be talking and see, communication is very key. We don't know the manager. We only know someone who is assuming the role of a PR. You are just responding. When you go here, you trash the thing. When you go here, you say something. PR or communicator is supposed to elevate the brand. You are not supposed to be making enemies and bringing the brand value down. Honestly, all the talking that she's been doing, she's rather making enemies for Stonebwoy. That is the whole thing. And the next thing I'm having issue with is, once there is no manager, okay, as an artist, if another artist or somebody wants to have a business deal with you, they don't come to you straight. They go to the manager. So as the manager will sort certain things out. So as in case with this car park thing, it wouldn't even be Stonebwoy if it was to be a car park or whatever it was supposed to be. The confrontation won't come between Angel Town and Stonebwoy. It will be manager to manager. You get me? So the artist name won't get involved. But here's the case. There is nobody taking that role. So in the end, it's like you are talking directly
about Stonebwoy.
You are talking directly Stonebwoy and another manager. That is not so. So it's because there is no manager person playing that managerial role. There are certain things that are not really going on well with him. And quite unfortunately, it's being clear. Because if there was a manager, I don't think that manager would allow Aisha Modi to be saying, or because how can you be saying that an Angel said people don't like Sarkodie, people don't like Stonebwoy, so you should be careful in the industry, and you go to another place, Sarkodie doesn't like Stonebwoy, he's having issues with him. It's like wherever you go, you are saying different things. And you should remember, radio, everybody listens to radio. Every radio station you go to, when they are playing any show or they are doing any interview, they record everything. So if they start picking all the files and they are putting bits and pieces together, you are rather creating enemies for the person. Whoever it is, the Beam Nation should structure their whole thing very well and know that, the brand here, it is there. It is up to you to either bring it up or down. And the way the news is circulating is not good. And whoever has to respond to it, respond to it very well. But if you think doing Twitter trend, one day will fleet and will go, but the issue will be there. Yeah. And the main video of what happened, no, it will definitely come out.
Dennis, Stonebwoy, I am highly disappointed at this time. He doesn't have anybody from a well-reputable PR school or knowledge, skill to come and address his issues, especially issues that has to do with his brand like this. I am highly disappointed. Who is Aisha? The Ben Oba industry. Excuse me, I'm not being disrespectful. Look, it is high time our showbiz guys decide to do and handle and massage issues like real showbiz men. It is disappointing that Stonebwoy can even go and sit on an interview and say that I don't have a manager now. I don't have a PR expert now. I don't have a publicist to work on my PR stuff for me now. It is disappointing. And it's not only to some, I'm also aware that Shatta doesn't have a PR. Excuse me, that is what I know.
Okay, we will come back to the PR part, but Zeda, do you think Stonebwoy has issues with anger?
Anger?
Yeah.
No, there's up to him. Yeah. I just see action reaction. Yeah. That is what I see with him. Action reaction. Everybody in their way they handle their stuff. I don't think he has an anger issue. I think the manner he reacts to issues is different from everyone. So everywhere to be. I've worked with him before. Okay. I have worked with him before. So I have honestly didn't encounter any of those things because it is not always rosy every day. We'll definitely get into situations whereby certain things will happen and it will go mad and all that, but it's action reaction.
Action. Jabril?
You see, personally, if Stonebwoy even has anger management, that is left onto him on how he's going to go about with things. Me, I'm a free-minded person. I say it and I move. Okay. And I'm moving. And that means that I have actually really sat down to think well about it, and I probably will give you I'll give you a reply on that. But I personally, I don't take things for granted. I just let them go. But whether Stonebwoy is having that or he has that anger, it's left onto him and how he handles it, and it should be his best way of doing it. He should do it the way he feels he should handle it. But I wouldn't suggest that. Irrespective of if you have anger issues and something pops up, the first thing you should do is to throw a punch. Yes, I understand when you have a situation with someone and it's, they say the first person who throws a punch is the person who has won the fight or what. That's a different thing. But I don't think it's advisable as humans. We should be throwing punch at each other. No, that shouldn't be the case. I don't also support the case where people say he's having anger management. That is to him. Maybe he's not comfortable with whatever that has happened, and so however he's handling it, that is his own issue. But it shouldn't get to the stage of throwing punches and stuff. No.
Do you think this recent development will affect the VGMA board's decision recalling both Shatawale and
this is just the same case as what's the name? Tracy Boachie and then Miss Bell and FIPAG coming into it. It totally is not necessary. This shouldn't be a case for VGMA to say because of no.
Honestly, I feel it is none of their business.
Okay.
It is it has totally nothing to do with them. It wasn't their show, and it is Charterhouse runs Ghana Music Awards. They don't run the Ghana music industry.
Okay.
So it is not about everything that happens in there that should be of concern to them. It is not even their jurisdiction. It's supposed to be Musica that's supposed to handle such a thing. So with them, and already Nagasana, they've already told us their mind. If you ask them that question, are they coming back? They'll throw it to, we have a board.
Yes.
If you ask them that question, they'll throw it to, the old board is gone. The new, the board there, there will always be the board. So we're just waiting for but I don't think it would have any effect, like it would affect any of their decisions as in whether they are going to bring them back on board or not. But they always made mention that they can choose for them not to be part of the award scheme, but they can solicit their services for them to come and perform. So that one, yeah, once it's money, there no problem. But to be part of the award scheme for now, it's still up to the board since they've been suspended indefinitely. And you know, the court case is also there, so they are also trying to be law-abiding citizens, because you know somebody is having issues with the law and you're still trying to like go against the law. It wouldn't be so fine. But with this incident, and even with this incident, we don't know the full case, so we don't know the full thing, so we can't just base on surface and just be drawing conclusions. One way or the other, I know right after Sarkodie's virtual concert, the whole thing will come out. Even before, so the video there, whoever doesn't want to give us a video, we will do. But whenever the person feels okay or he gets the highest bidder, why then they are video in the leaky. Because you can't tell me something that had more than 10 people there, somebody wasn't smart enough to take it. The video, I'm sure they are trying to find the highest bidder, so as they will sell the video to buy you. Whatever you do, we'll definitely get to see. And whoever is, and you should know, the truth can't be hidden forever. You get me? Whoever was wrong, if Angel was overreacting with that,
the points.
with not even see the plaster they put on it. Hey, it's like they've not taken. It's not even the eyes. Like they've taken the whole face off. Hey, it's big. You get me? No, like honestly, in the end, if it comes out that he's also overreacting, how would this whole thing look like? Then you've made us all talk and we've bashed Stonebwoy. You get me? So whatever it is, in the long run, the truth will definitely come up.
We are wrapping up. This whole beef between Stonebwoy's Sarkodie's manager, Stonebwoy, Tracy Boachie, and Ms. Bell, Gloria Kani. Your last words. Is it good for the entertainment industry in during this coronavirus period?
You see, when government are doing manifestos and they are writing their budgets and all that, you see how they treat the creative industry. There are always people in the corporate world whose notion is serious cry. And you see the way you are going about. You see, we've had a whole discussion here, and it's like back to back. There's nothing positive about the industry. From beef, insult. How can you be insulting someone? I don't know whoever they are trying to accuse. That Tracy Boachie and then Papa no. Hey, somebody's father. You don't respect you don't respect Fine, because the person couldn't keep the things in the pants, so has had something to do with you, so you feel you can just come and insult the person and say anything. The person definitely has family, or maybe one day you go for some deal and you go and meet somebody who is affiliated to the person and they will just tell you, oh, we can't help you out, but it's because of this thing that you've done. You would not even know.
You understand?
You have everything, like you have the numbers, you have the influence, but just because of you disgracing someone, it could even be somebody that likes the person that you are disgracing. And in the end, it's not even affecting you alone, the whole industry. So anybody in the movie industry goes to such a person. You get me? And the young ones coming. These people, you've been lying to us. You use 500 Ghana cedis too. Hey, see the pressure they've been calling on me. Because there are other people who can use 500 Ghana to make magic. Jesus Christ, 7 loaves of bread with fishes, modern day magic now. You get me? I watched a video. I watched a video whereby Arnold was saying that this thing that they are doing, it is creating pressure on the young ones who are coming up. They are getting to notice that, okay, you don't need to go according to the right path. You can just skip off the road and go and take some shortcuts. So in the end, if they are coming, they have their own plan in their head. Oh, school need their makeup, but I just have a fashion. It's not the right thing. You get me? So quite unfortunately, the younger ones are learning from us.
Javel, your last words.
Dennis, you see, that fight thing is affecting the creative industry. It is high time we stop assaulting each other and deal with issues like human beings. God didn't bring us to earth to fight. Let us deal with issues. If there was a misunderstanding, bro, I didn't like it. I'm sorry. Let's go. Do what we came to do there. Now look at it. It's going to affect us.
Okay.
Yes, and so we have to learn. We are human beings, for God's sake. I'm done.
I would say don't feel pressured by what you see on social media. I have been speaking to Jabril, who writes for ghkasa.com, and Alexander Fifi Abeka Zeda of Ghana Nyong. Thank you for today's discussion. This is Bloggers Forum. My name is Benny Sousua. See you another time.